the system.
Boop. Well. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another collection video. I know, right? Like, didn't I say I was going to do this at the beginning of the year? But then I did, but then I just thought of another cool collection idea. Because, you know, at the beginning of the year, we went over my vinyl collection, we went over my book collection, we went over my movie collection, and we went over my video game collection. But now, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be going over my movie bucket collection. And as you can see right there, that's a movie bucket. And, yeah, the reason I'm doing this is because my theater, when I started going to the movies more often years ago, had these really cool movie buckets for popcorn. And every time they would have one, I would get one because, you know, I like to get a souvenir, you know, wherever I go if I think it's cool enough. And, yeah, so we will be going over all the ones that I have collected throughout the years, and, yeah. And with that said, if y'all do like, please leave one and subscribe. And with that said, how about we get into it? Now, first off, we will be getting into a movie bucket I picked up in Santa Maria. This was when I went and saw the Iron Claw. I really wish they made a movie bucket centered around that, but of course that's not that's not the most up-to-date movie. No, you wouldn't make any money from making a movie bucket centered around every movie. No, you gotta focus on the best performing movie. The one everybody's gonna talk about. And, you know, not a shit movie. You know, totally up there with the Marvel movies, you know, in popularity and quality. And what movie am I talking about? Well, you know, I got it just because I'm like, hey, it's a movie bucket, but then their prices, no, don't pay for movie buckets in Santa Maria unless it's worth it. And it's at the mall movie theater. But what movie am I talking about? Aquaman. I mean, like, it's cool, but I much prefer the design that my movie theaters does, because this looks like a trash can, and all I use it for is to hold my stuff. You know, I have my duster in here, and I think I might use it as a trash can, because I didn't see Aquaman, I saw the Iron Claw, and I don't like any of the, you know, early DCEU movies, because they're shit. Minus a couple. I like Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. And that's it. Because all the other ones are shit. Yeah. Fun start. But yeah, Aquaman. I'm like, oh, cool. I mainly got it because I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have buckets. Because I didn't know if they had buckets or not. So I got it. And yeah, that bucket was not worth it, and I'm going to use it as a trash can now. But anyway, on to my favorite type of buckets, and I'm really happy they brought these back. Because if they didn't, then I'd be lost forever. I'd be empty inside. But, yeah. But this stuff has stuff in it too, but only the top one. So, I'm not going to find a place for that. I will be putting them back, though. Half of a Ryu doll or statue. Now the first two, they're not themed or anything, but I got this design. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And there's two inside, so you see they have the same design. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll pick it up. But if they have this design again, I most likely won't get these ones. because I have two of them, and I'm mostly centered around movie design buckets, not just whatever. Design buckets, the generic type. But then we move on, and what's the first movie we have on here? This is the first one I collected, I believe. Okay, it's stuck in there. There we go. So the first one up is going to be Terminator Salvation. Now, Terminator Dark Fate. Now, I didn't go and see this movie. This is just the bucket they had. And actually, I don't think this was the first one. I think they're just in random order. Maybe I might put them in chronological order, if that's... Yeah, chronological, the way I collected them. But Terminator Dark Fate, cool design. You know, I'm a Terminator fan, but the only ones I like are Terminator 1 and 2. 3, I haven't seen, so I mean, I might check that out, but Terminator, that's cool. And after that, we got Solo, a Star Wars movies, a Star Wars story, right? Solo, a Star Wars. Is it just... No, it's Solo, a Star Wars story. But this one I really like because they did different designs on each side. So they got Solo, they got that lady, I don't know any of the characters besides Solo, Chewie, and Lando. We got Chewie, we got Lando. Really like the design on that one. Gonna need to clean these buckets though because they're dusty. And after that, we got How to Train Your Dragon. I believe this is the third one. Yeah, this is the third one because I don't think they did one for the second or first one. But How to Train Your Dragon, just the same design all around. I really like these buckets though because it feels like vinyl almost and stuff, and it's not just metal. I really like these because they can't get dented like metal and stuff, and plus it feels better, feels like a better quality. And after that, we got Dumbo. Now, I did not go and see the live action Dumbo because I am not in support of Disney remaking all of their animated movies as live action. The only one I did enjoy was The Jungle Book, but that was back in 2016. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen a Disney live action movie. But then, like, the only reason I saw that was because, like, oh, it looks like it has quality in it, and it had Bill Murray in it, and it had, like, it was a really good live action remake. But yeah, not gonna go see any others because, you know, think of something new Disney, not just Marvel or whatever, because they need new movies. And I don't mean Toy Story 5 or or fucking whatever, you know. Toy Story should have ended at 3 or 4. I didn't mind 4. 4 was good, but you can't keep stretching it out. I'm sorry, but yeah. But hopefully they don't remake that in live action because that'd be the death of me. You know, and also, like, I hate it because, like, all these new kids and stuff, they, oh, let's go see that, Mom. It's like, no, you little shit. You're gonna stay home and watch the original, motherfucker. And yeah, that's how I would talk to kids if they wanted to go see a live action remake. Because don't do that. Don't do that. Excuse me. But yeah. Yeah. Don't go watch live action remakes. Don't do it. Anyway, moving on, we got Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, I don't like the Jurassic World movies, but I've seen them all, funny enough. Now, this is the second one. Yeah, because the third one is Dominion. The fourth Jurassic Park movie I mean, it was Jurassic World. I'm like, oh, that was fun. But then, like, recently, I've just been thinking about Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. Like, uh, okay, yeah, no, don't go see those because they're just a waste of time. And I hear they're making more, so fuck that, man. Like, can we get like I like dinosaur movies and stuff, but like the scariest one of the bunch, in my opinion, is the first one, Jurassic Park. And yeah, like make more horror movies centered around like dinosaurs or stuff like that, you know? Like 65, like I thought that was a cool idea, but I heard it wasn't taken well, but at least it was a different idea opposed to like, oh, how about we make the 57th installment in this franchise? It's like, what do you mean 57? What are you talking about? It's been 40 years since the last one, you know? But hey, cool bucket. Look, oh, different designs on the side. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the Jurassic World movies. Like the first one I'll watch. Like they're like movies I wouldn't mind watching if it was on in a waiting room at like a hotel or something, if the waiting room has a TV. But for the most part, I'm not gonna collect them and then watch them. And yeah, because I believe I only have Jurassic Park right now in my collection. I did have them all, but that was on my Blu-ray collection. And like 2 and 3, they were, I don't remember them much, but yeah, Jurassic Park is the best one. So watch that one because it's the only one you really need to watch. And after that, we got Incredibles 2 bucket. I really like this one. Mainly because I never thought they would make a sequel to The Incredibles, but then they did. And yeah, really good sequel. Don't ever see myself picking it up, though, because every time I tell myself I'll pick it up for my collection, I don't, because there's so many other movies that I want to get. Maybe one day, but who knows. And after that, we got Toy Story 4. Ooh, look at this. We got Buzz. We got Belle, right? And then we got the logo and Toy Story, or Woody. There we go, Woody. Really like this bucket, and I really like this movie. This was a perfect ending to Toy Story as a series. I don't know if they left it off at a cliffhanger in this. I really hope they didn't, and it was just a definitive ending. But who knows? Who knows with this? With nowadays, maybe I need to rewatch it. But Toy Story 1 through 4, perfectly fine amount of movies. You don't need to have any more. But if they do make a Toy Story 5, I'll be interested to see how it plays out, because there's multiple things they could do to continue it, but I don't know how they would. So yeah. Stay. And after that, we got Dark Phoenix. Didn't go and see this movie because I'm not a fan of the latest X-Men movies. I think I did see X-Men First Class, but I don't remember it. So yeah, that shows you how good it was. But I did go see Logan, and that one was great. Really like Logan. Haven't seen the Wolverine though. I really want to. Not X-Men Origins Wolverine. No. That's placed in the special category. But yeah, like the ones I remember liking are X2, X-Men 2. Forget if they called it X2, and then the first X-Men, and then I don't think they made a third one. But yeah, those, and then Logan, and then Wolverine are the best. And then, yeah. So don't go watch Dark Phoenix. And after that, we got Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is a shit show. You know, don't go watch this movie because it sucks. And, yeah. I'm not a fan of the latest Star Wars movies, Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9, because they made no sense in my opinion. Especially, I think it was 8 or 9, where Leia just automatically got force powers. Now, I get that their mom and dad were Anakin and Padme, but Luke should be the only ones with force powers, right? Or is there like a thing in the Star Wars lore to where like, oh, both Jedis and normal people can have force powers? You know, is that a thing? If you know, please let me know down in the comments. Because that just didn't make any sense to me. They didn't hint at it in the 7th movie or anything. Now, I mostly enjoyed 7 because I'm like, oh, nostalgia. What? They're making episode 7? What? No way. And then I'm like, oh, let's see it. And then we did. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, this is so cool. This is awesome. But then, like, saw 8. I'm like, okay. And I saw 9. I'm like, what the fuck? And, yeah, I really hope they don't make more. I'm really excited for that Mandalorian movie, though. So, that's up on my list. But no numbered sequel, please, because 1 through 6, perfect story. Don't make any more. Please, don't make any more. Oh, shit. What is that? It's... Oh, cool. Straws for my compressed air. No! Fine. Then, after that, we got Deadpool 2, baby. Ooh, Deadpool 2. Can't wait till Deadpool 3 next month. All the same design all around. Really enjoyed this one. But I really like the first one better than the second and third one. Well, I mean, I don't know how much I'll enjoy the third one, but the third one looks to be enjoyable. But I don't know if it will top the first one, because the first one just perfected how a movie, how a director and how a movie company should portray Deadpool. Or, well, I mean, I hear he's completely different in the comics, but, you know, the first one was totally different than your average Marvel movie, to where, like, you know, it's just like action scene, action scene, action scene. And Deadpool did have that, but it also had the fourth wall breaking and so on and so forth, and I just really enjoyed the different take. Plus, the violence and the swearing. Not just your quote-unquote edgy violence like they did in Guardians 3. I did enjoy Guardians 3, but yeah. You know, when you look back on it, it's like, oh, okay, they said the F word. Cool. And, yeah. But, yeah, I really like the Deadpool movies, and I really hope 3 is good. And it should be, because why wouldn't it be? Maybe because, I don't know, they weren't paying attention. And hopefully it just doesn't rely on, I don't know, on just, I was gonna say nostalgia, but that wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, hopefully 3 is good. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be, because I'm not a fan of Marvel lately, because I've just grown tired of their movies. Now, I am, like, the only movies I'm excited for are, like, a new Spider-Man movie, a new Avengers movie, and Deadpool, and then Blade. That new Blade movie looks cool. And then, if they were to introduce Daredevil into the multiverse or whatever, like, make an individual movie on him. But, yeah, besides those movies, I'm not going to the theater to watch a Marvel movie like the Marvels. No thanks. I'm not gonna watch that, because Captain Marvel was shit. And, yeah, the only reason I watched it is because my dad wanted to, so I don't know why I'm pointing back there, but yeah, yeah. That's the only reason I'll go to a movie I don't really want to see, too. My dad wants to, and me and him see, like, every movie together. And, yeah, but Deadpool 2. Can't wait till Deadpool 3. Really hope it ramps up the violence. And then after that, we got Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, yeah, this is a sequel to Spider-Man No Way Home. I didn't get the bucket for No Way Home, because I didn't watch No Way Home in theaters, but No Way Home, Homecoming, or not, Homecoming, I didn't get the bucket for. I got the bucket for No Way Home. But all those movies, really liked it, especially the third one. I mean, the third one did rely heavily on nostalgia, but I still really enjoyed it, because I never thought the day would come where all three Spider-Men of my lifetime would be in the same movie. Like, God, like that was just so unbelievable to me to see on the widescreen. And yeah, it was also the movie that really made me stop watching movie trailers, because if you watch the first trailer of No Way Home, it's gonna give it all away, basically, because like in the trailer, Tom Holland Spider-Man, like he jumps on the car, swings towards Doc Ock, and then Doc Ock holds him up against the thing, and then takes off his mask. Like, you're not Peter. It's like, okay, well that basically confirms the two other Spider-Man are gonna show up. And Marvel, come on, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to spoil shit in your trailer? And if you haven't seen the movie, please stop watching this video and go and watch it. Go watch Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, actually, if you haven't seen any of the Spider-Man movies, watch the Raimi trilogy first, then Andrew Garfield, and then watch Spider-Man No Way Home. And then, yeah, you're in for a surprise. Then to that, we got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Really like this bucket. Different design on each side. Got Gamora, Rockets, Star-Lord, and Groot, and then Drax. Really like that one. Not as much as the third one or the first one, but yeah, second one was good. After that, we got Avengers Infinity War. Really like this one too. Kind of wish they ended it on Infinity War, but then there wouldn't be an end game. Or kind of wish they stopped splitting up movies, but then with this and Endgame combined, I wonder how long that movie would have been if there was no split. Makes you wonder. But, you know, the Avengers movies, they'll always get a watch from me, because, yeah, they're fun. Especially Infinity War. Infinity War was... Well, no, that was Endgame, where all the universes collided. That was cool. And after that, we got Avengers Endgame. Really like this one. Really good. Not so much Captain Marvel, but yeah. Boom. All the Avengers coming together. Kind of wish they made that, like, it lined up to with Spider-Man No Way Home, so then all the other Spider-Man could come in there. But I mean, I get it, it was the year that didn't line up, but that would have been really cool if all the other Spider-Man came together. But they didn't, so what are you gonna do? Then after that, we got Spider-Man Far From Home. No, this is the was the first Spider-Man one I showed. I think that was No Way Home. This is Far From Home. This is a sequel, I believe. Yeah, this is a sequel. Really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed Mysterio, and yeah, real good. I'm a sucker man Spider-Man. I'm a sucker for Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, because he's the only relatable one, unlike Bruce Wayne. He's like, oh, my dad gave me inheritance. I was like, yeah, nobody can relate to that, Bruce, so yeah, and then you're wasting all his inheritance and your company's money to build a man cave, and no, it's the bat cave. It's like, okay, Bruce, calm down. Sorry, Bruce. And after that, we got It, Chapter 2. I didn't really like this one, mainly due to the ending. I really enjoyed the first one because the first one felt like a Stranger Things movie, but in the story of It, and I just have the first one. I don't have the second one because of the ending and stuff, and yeah, but cool bucket. No. Get on there. Oh, God. They're getting heavy. And after that, got The Addams Family, animated. I didn't see this one either. But, whenever I see a cool bucket, I get it. But I might pick this animated version up because I heard it was good. And, yeah. Oh, please don't fall over. After that, we got Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mainly saw it because I'm like, oh, episode 9, cool. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna get those 4 in my collection. I only have the first 3 in my 4K collection. I do have 1 through 6 in my Blu-ray collection, but I'm just gonna get 1 through 6 in my 4K collection. Don't know when, but I will. Just need 3 more, though. I need to get Mandalorian, too, on 4K. And Obi-Wan, I don't know. I really like the... I don't know. Obi-Wan, the first series, didn't really do it for me, honestly. I really just like the Mandalorian show more. So I think I won't collect Obi-Wan. Unless I want to have like a full Star Wars collection. But that would involve collecting 7, 8, and 9. Which I'm not a fan of. So, yeah, no I won't. And after that, we got another Deadpool 2 bucket. Okay. Where I went over that. Huh, that's weird. I think that's the only movie I have double bucket for. Because I think I got it. And then, I didn't realize if I had it or not, so, yeah. And after that, we got Minions. I fucking hate the Minions. So, yeah. Cool bucket, though. But, yeah, Despicable Me is all good, but those Minions, get the fuck away. And after that, we got Thor, Love, and Thunder. Yeah, not a big fan. I love Christian Bale's performance in here, but this should have ramped it up with the violence, like Christian Bale as the butcher guy. I forget his name. Should have, killed some of the kids. Just my opinion. Like, that's how you would advance Marvel movies' enjoyability, by taking risks like that, not just like, oh, we can't do that because we're owned by Disney and that's not kid friendly. It's like, shut the fuck up, Disney. If you do that, then that'll be rated R, and yeah, you can't catch the mass appeal, but who cares? Parents need to let the leash go, man. They need to let their kids watch murder movies and stuff. And yeah, but I really wish they would have done that. They didn't even need to show it on screen, too. They could have just done that. But no, all the kids survived, and yeah. But yeah, cool bucket. That's mainly why I get these. I got Paws of Fury. I never seen this movie, so yeah. But like I said, cool bucket. That's gonna be my excuse for movies I haven't seen. I got Puss in Boots. The Last Wish. Never saw this movie. But again, cool. Hashtag cool bucket. And the second to last, I saw this, not in theaters, but I got it on I got it for my collection. Really enjoyed this, and I really hope they make a Baldur's Gate movie. Never played Baldur's Gate, but I want to, especially 3, because 3 looks more like I'd be able to enjoy it more. Just my opinion. And yeah, but I really want to play Baldur's Gate, and if they do make a movie by those same guys, that's gonna be enjoyable. But that, ladies and gentlemen, my final movie bucket of 2024 is Kung Fu Panda 4. This still has butter in it, and yeah, it's sticky. So I might need to wash this. But yeah, Kung Fu Panda feels plasticky, but hey, that's not the point. It's they're bringing these back, and I can't wait to get more. I wonder what movie will be a bucket next time I go. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. All my movie buckets for 2024. I really hope you enjoy, and there will be another one. Excuse me. Something just tickling the back of my throat. But I really hope they add more, and I don't know how many more I'll have at the end of the year, but expect a collection to go over my collection at the end of the year. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all did enjoy it. And if you did, you know what to do. And if you didn't, then get out of here. But with that said, have a good one, and bye-bye.